Somewhere in the depths of the old forest, far away from the eyes of men, spreads a forgotten graveyard of forgotten souls, where shadows stretched behind every tree, and winds sighed as if reliving the past centuries. It was a place where not only bodies were buried, but also forgotten memories, lost dreams, and scraps of bygone eras. It was called the Forgotten Dead. In this dark corner of the world, shadows wandered between the ancient graves as if they were part of what resided here. Nights were especially mysterious when the light of the moon shone through the thick branches and created living shadows, reminding them that the dead had not quite left this world. The story began that evening when one of the graves began to emit a strange light. A pale blue light, like a weeping soul bursting out of the ground. The townspeople, far from these gloomy corners, could not know what was happening, but in the heart of the forest something inexplicable was brewing. The locals spoke of night sounds, of the faint singing of the wind that seemed like the cry of lost souls. But no one dared venture closer to the forgotten dead. No one except a young explorer named Adrian. Adrian was a man of science, a skeptic by nature. He had heard stories, but he did not believe in the supernatural. However, curiosity overcame his mind. That ominous evening, he made his way to the forgotten dead, armed with a flashlight and a notebook. As he walked between the graves, Adrian felt the air grow thicker, as if even the forest itself resisted his presence. The glow from the grave grew brighter, and the sounds of the wind grew into mysterious whispers. As Adrian stepped closer, he saw that the light was coming from an ancient relic forgotten among the earth. It was an artifact covered in ancient runes, emitting an inexplicable energy. As he approached, the light began to form images. The ghosts of the past were recreated before him. Shadows of lives long gone danced before Adrian's eyes, revealing forgotten stories, tragedies, and unresolved mysteries. He heard whispers of resentment, angry ghosts pining for their lost destiny. In the midst of this ghostly gathering, one figure stood out, the soul of a young girl. Her eyes sparkled with sadness, and she held out her hand to Adrian as if asking for help. He felt a chill in his bones, but something in that light compelled him to go on. Immersed in this supernatural world, Adrian witnessed forgotten moments where each grave bore witness to its own story. He learned of the secrets that lay at the heart of this mystical place, and how forgotten souls reached for the light, trying to find redemption. But as the scroll of history came to an end, the light slowly faded. Adrian found himself in darkness, surrounded only by the cold wind and the sound of leaves underfoot. He was alone among the forgotten dead, with the burden of their stories on his shoulders. And as he walked out of the forest, taking the secrets of the past with him, he knew that this night would change his life. The forgotten dead had left their imprint on his soul, and everyone in this world was now a fleeting ghost to him. A reminder that some stories cannot be completely swallowed up by the darkness of time.